Welcome to this forecasting series. In this video, we'll be calculating moving averages and we'll also be computing error measures. The error measures we'll be calculating are the mean absolute deviation, the mean squared error, and the mean absolute percent error. We'll be using this historical sales data here collected over a period of 7 weeks. We will be calculating 3-week moving averages and also compute a moving average forecast for week 8. We start by calculating the moving average for the 4th week. That is, we average the sales values for the first 3 weeks to produce a moving average forecast for week 4. Thus, the moving average forecast for week 4 is 39 plus 44 plus 40 divided by 3, which gives 41. Next, we average weeks 2, 3, and 4 sales to obtain the moving average forecast for week 5. That is 44 plus 40 plus 45 divided by 3, which gives 43. For week 6, the moving average is from weeks 3, 4, and 5. That is 40 plus 45 plus 38 divided by 3, which gives 41. For week 7, it is 45 plus 38 plus 43 divided by 3, which gives 42. And finally, the moving average forecast for week 8 is 38 plus 43 plus 39 divided by 3, which gives 40. Next, we calculate the forecast errors. Forecast errors are calculated as actual values minus corresponding forecast values. Since weeks 1 to 3 have no forecast values, we begin calculating errors in week 4. Thus, week 4 error is 45 minus 41, which equals 4. Week 5 error is 38 minus 43, which equals negative 5. For week 6, it is 43 minus 41, which equals 2. And for week 7, it is 39 minus 42, which equals negative 3. Next, we calculate the mean absolute deviation or error. Note that error and deviation are used interchangeably. The two bars around error here denote absolute values. That is, return a positive value whether the original value is positive or negative. So the absolute value of 4 is 4, the absolute value of negative 5 is 5, for 2 it is 2, and for negative 3 it is 3. To find the mean absolute deviation, MAD or MAE, we simply average these absolute errors. First, we sum up the absolute errors and divide the total by 4, since there are only 4 errors. The total is 14, and the MAD is 14 divided by 4, which gives 3.5. Next, we calculate the mean squared error. In this case, we first square the errors and then average them. Since the square of negative values is always positive, we can simply square the absolute errors. Hence, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, 2 squared is 4, and 3 squared is 9. The total of these squared errors is 54, and the mean squared error is 54 divided by 4, which gives 13.5. Finally, let us calculate the mean absolute percent error. The absolute percent error is a measure of the error as a percentage of actual values. To obtain the absolute percent error, we simply divide the absolute errors by the actual sales values and multiply by 100%. For week 4, the absolute percent error is calculated as 4 divided by 45 times 100%, and that gives 8.89%. And for week 5, 5 divided by 38 times 100%, which gives 13.16%. For week 6, 2 divided by 43, which gives 4.65%. And finally, for week 7, it is 3 divided by 39, which gives 7.69%. The sum of these absolute errors is 34.39%, and on dividing it by 4, we obtain the mean absolute percent error of 8.60%. And that's pretty much how to calculate moving averages and forecast error measures. Please leave a comment or question below, and have a great day. Thank you.